Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Hippie Chick Historian channel. You may have noticed a name change. That's because apparently there's already a hippie historian lady out there, so to avoid any confusion or any upset, I've changed my name. So today we're looking at Rochester Castle because recently I went to Kent on holiday. I highly recommend Kent because it's so stunningly beautiful and it's full of history, and it's just a really nice place to go. So please enjoy. This is just some of what remains of Rochester Castle. I'm sure you'll agree it's still a formidable site despite suffering multiple attacks, lack of effort to repair it, and the theft of some of the castle stones to use elsewhere. Because I appreciate your support, I'll start you off in the bottom of the castle in the cesspit, then take you to the top, then show you everything in between while I tell you all about the history of the castle and the pig fat incident. There are a lot of steps in the castle, and if you're not good with heights, this possibly isn't the castle for you, but if you should want to adventure around, you can have an audio guide, which is a headset that tells you about the history of the castle as you walk around. This costs £1. Each floor has an information plaque explaining what room this would have been in the medieval times. It even has a chapel room that's decorated to look how it may have originally been. There are selfie spots, and it's okay to film or photograph inside the castle, unlike Rochester Cathedral, but that can be seen from the castle. Rochester is a lovely place to visit, not just because of the castle and cathedral, but there are lots of shops, nice places to have a picnic, and of course a pub lunch. I found a great pub that's reasonably priced called the Ye Arrow, and luckily for me it's situated right next to the castle. There are also lots of places to have a picnic on the grounds of the castle. I'd better explain where the Lard comes in, hadn't I? I promise I'm getting there, but first I'm going to talk about how the castle came to be built. In the 5th century, Rochester began as a walled city in Roman times on the east coast of the River Medway. But 2 centuries later, after the fall of the Roman Empire, the district was under the bishopric's control. So shortly after William the Conqueror's Norman conquest in 1066, a castle of timber and earthworks was built where the ruins stand today. This was to consolidate William the Conqueror's power after his successful invasion. After William the Conqueror's death, his third son, William II, was crowned king on the 26th of September 1087. But his uncle Odo, the Bishop of Bayeux, took control of the castle and city. Several weeks later, after William II's royal army besieged the city, William took back control. Because of this, William commissioned Gundulf, the Bishop of Rochester, to rebuild the timber and earthwork castle from stone so it'd be stronger and more effective as a fortress against any attack. Rochester Castle is described as a masterpiece of medieval structure, and it's the tallest building to survive in Europe. This is thanks to William de Corbet, the Archbishop of Canterbury, who was entrusted by King Henry I to build the Great Keep in 1127. It stands at 113 feet and is made from Kentish ragstone. Despite all of the new defences put in 1215 the castle endured an epic siege by King John. He undermined the outer wall by using the fat of 40 pigs to fire a mine under the keep, causing its southern corner to come crashing down. The defenders of the castle held on for 2 months until they were starved out. A year later, King John died from dysentery. The castle was rebuilt under the reign of his son, King Henry III, but was besieged again in 1246 during the Second Barons' War. But throughout the centuries, the castle has been owned by various royals, but there are no records of building work during the 15th century to the second half of the 16th century. It's believed that from as early as the 17th century, the castle may have acted as a tourist attraction. Work to repair, maintain and make the castle safe has been going on since the 1960s, and it's now a Grade 1 listed building. There we have the story of how King John destroyed part of Rochester Castle with lard. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please continue watching to see more of the castle and its beautiful views. Also, please like, subscribe and comment, as it helps my channel get noticed by the YouTube algorithm.